This is a book review of Conan the Cimmerien, the Man Eaters of Zamboula. Now, this is the French version. I don't know if there's going to be a US version at some point, hopefully from Ablaze, who are bringing out some of the... So hopefully there will be one. This one has got 12 bonus pages, obviously in French all the way through. So I just put the actual title there. You can see that. I'm not even going to attempt to say it because my French will be appalling. However, it's easy enough to read. But it's just to turn around and speak it would be a waste of time. Now, this is adaption, design and colour by Gess. So you've got there, obviously the writer, Harry Howard. I'm not certain how much or how accurate this is compared with the book. I assume I haven't read the book for a long time. So I'm not going to, but I just show you the page there, the opening page. It's got the desert and you've got Conan, of course, comes across yet another city where there's trouble. There's always has to be trouble. He's never going to have an easy run of it in Conan. Now, I have to say that Conan is drawn very unusual. The drawing is fine. The quality of the drawing is great. It's very decent. It'll probably be amazing in black and white. And maybe there is a black and white edition of this because they do lots of special editions as well. So they're really great to look at. But I have to say the colours are fine though. And the paper quality is superb. I mean, it's a very thin book. It's about 80 odd pages. The story itself is very thin as well. So it's only like 50 odd pages for story, and then you've got bonus material at the back. But I loved a bit where you've got the Conan's walking through the city. And there's some great scenes with all the soldiers, city, and all the various people in the city all sitting around, the sunlight streaming through there with the people. And you got really weird. Now I'm going to show you. Now I can't really show much of this book. There's Conan with a lovely smirk on his face. There's a great one in. I'm just going to go to the other book. I'm just going to show you the Marvel version. Now I don't know if Dark Horse. I'm certain they did. I can't recall if Dark Horse's version. I'm certain there is a Dark Horse version. Now this is Savage Sword of Conan. Now it's 415. So I'm just going to quickly look through here, and this is in the omnibus, of course. I haven't got the original. And you've got the Shadow God of Zamboula. They didn't call it Man Eater. Well, that was the original title. So you've got the timeless tale of death that stalks the desert night. Obviously, that was Roy Thomas and Neil Adams. Brilliant. I love Neil Adams' art. So you've got the great story there. Just classic. Very similar. Actually, the story, though the one thing why I pointed this out is the woman is fully clothed. Of course, it's Marvel and it's the American edition, and that's why I can't show much in here. I'm going to be very selective of what pages, if I was going to be selected, and they're about the only pages I can show, because for the rest of it, there's this woman he meets up with. She's been attacked, and of course, Conan will help. There's a lot of panels where there's very little actual speech. You've got a whole page virtually where the only word near enough is like on it, kind of thing. That's about it. Oh, question mark. Calm, fit, a woman, the usual sort of stuff from Conan. Not a man of many words in this. But of course, you don't want him for the words. You want him for saving your life in a moment where he's under attack from a very dubious bunch of characters who have obviously come to do harm against Conan and the woman. And also, there's other various characters involved in the story. And I think it's just great. And there's some great scenes with Conan when he gets in this first palace and he's sort of attacked. And I think it's really well done. Again, I say, when I'm just flicking through this, and I can't show this page again because I just noticed, again, she's in the nude. And she's in the nude all the way through, totally in the nude. I guess it's a warm night, so she don't have to worry about walking around because it's clearly, the pictures of the city, the drawings of the city are just absolute superb. I love, there's a great scene here, a bit further back, where they're walking through the city, and it's from above. So you've got looking down from above, and you've got Conan and her just walking through, and then you've got Conan, and you've actually got sort of obviously different times all the way through the panel. Something you don't often see in American comics or British comics. but it's a nice sort of visual effect. I mean, I have seen it before. It's not unusual, but it's not something used that often. But I think it's just great where you see him moving through time in the same panel. Now you've got some, I think it's just great. The palace is superb. The city's great in this. Conan himself in this, I'm not so enamoured by Conan here. The drawing of Conan, no, not too keen, but it's some pretty brutal action all the way through. The colours are great. Again, I can't show you that page. Can't show, I'm not going to show you the end. Some more brutal bits. Obviously, this book is lots of brutal, but it's still a good action story. Is it my favourite of these? No. I have to say, this is not my favourite of all the Conan books. And of course, a lot of people probably turn around and say, the subject is a bit iffy, obviously cannibals, etc. So maybe it's not everyone's sort of cup of tea. So my favourite is Frost Giant's Daughter. I love that story. And I think the art in that is superb. But this is still good. Still very, very enjoyable. I'm glad I bought this book and I'm really pleased I got it. And then I'm just going to now turn to the back. I love the end as well. The end's really good. Really lovely visual effect there. I think it's beautifully done. So just classic, good story. But Conan's slightly unusual. Not how I perceive Conan to be. So, but that's the artist. The artist has decided that's how he wants Conan. And now you got here the bit about R.E. Howard, 1935. This is 1935, R.E. Howard. And you've got, actually, I can't even show you that. Why? Weird Tales cover is actually in the newspaper with a very nice, very lovely bit of the hair in particularly good position right across this, the shadows in Zamboula. Stark horror in the sinister house of Arambakash. Also, Dr. Satan was in the Weird Tales as well. Now, I would love to see those Dr. Satan stories done in books. They look quite good as well. I think they were quite popular as well. So it's really weird how you've got some characters who were immensely popular. Jules de Gardine, or whatever his name was, Seabury Quinn. You think, wow, they're just sort of not completely forgotten about, but really, why aren't they having books, graphic novels? I would love to see graphic novels of those ones as well. And this has got some extra pages, got some lovely, the black and white as well, homage at the back. Got some very dramatic scenes there. Not certain, actually, they're not related to the, I can't show that one. Oh, that's a good one. I'll show you that one, because that's one of that homage. That's glorious, but it doesn't really feature, obviously, in the book. So it's nothing to do with the story. It's just some pictures of people who've done, obviously, Conan back. But this is what I said about black and white. Black and white, I think, probably will be even better. And I haven't got a single black and white one yet. I might sort of look out for a black and white one because I think black and white works well with this. And then you've got so far, 10. And I think there's some more coming. Maybe there's some more coming out because I've seen some listings. Maybe obviously there's a number of other R.E. Howard stories that could be done. And why not? There's obviously the people. See, that's why I'm not going to... People. Yeah. However, let's get back to the actual book. I think it's great and thoroughly enjoyable. This is the back cover. And Glenat, like I say, there's a website, glenat.com. Glenat. So I probably said that completely wrong as well. So you can check that out and you can see all and they've actually got previews on the site. So you can actually go to the site, have a quick look through their preview and see the quality of the artwork. And I think you'll probably agree that the art in these series are pretty good and pretty decent and great additions to the Conan collection. I say obviously with Dark Horse, Marvel, etc. I think just superb. So Conan the Cimmerien, totally recommended.